Hello and welcome to the video. This is to answer a couple of questions that I've had about INAV 3.0 and later versions about board alignment. Now this is a Maytech WSE version. This is the F411 WSE. I've just got this one in with my latest order of bits, so perfect timing. So I'm going to show you how you can mount this thing upside down in your model if that's what you really want to do, and how you set that up in INAV Configurator. So if I just plug this in, let me show you the challenge that people have had. So hang on, let's plug it in here. So there's the flight controller. We'll have it flat. In INAV we click connect. There we have it set up. If I just insert the board there like that, then you can see that the way it works is that where the USB is plugged in is the front of the board. So as I pick it up, there we go, the back goes down, the front goes up, and you can see the board all moving. However, if you want to mount it upside down, then in the old days, pre INAV 3.0, you go into configuration, you would then scroll down until you got to board and center alignment, and it was all in here and it's all disappeared. Now, in terms of board offset for fixed wing aircraft, use FW level pitch trim. See my other videos about that. So it's all got to be done through the CLI, and it kind of says that here, but it doesn't tell you what you need to change. Now at the moment the documentation doesn't cover this, but so let me just quickly show you. So if I go in here and type get align, it'll get me all the things that we can set in here that are about alignment, and the one we're interested in is roll. Now the reason for that, if I go back onto the desk, is that what we're actually asking for, again the USB is the front of the board, is we're going to mount it like that, which is 180 degree rolled, because that's the front of the model, right? So if we roll it like that to mount it that way, then we've rolled it 180 degrees. So that's what we need to tell INAV it is to make it work. So in here we need to say set, I'm just going to cheat and just cut align board roll, paste it in. Now the numbers are a little bit confusing. If you're ever not sure about what these are, because it's not obviously not in degrees, you can just go onto the internet and search for it, but the easy way to remember this is that this is tenths of a degree. So I want that number. Set align board roll is 1800. We'll click enter. It says it's set. We'll click save and hit enter, and it'll reboot the board. So now when it comes back, we should see that this way on the bench is now upside down. So as I actually turn it over, remember this is still the front of the board. The front of the board is still the front of the board. If I put it on like that and lift it up, let's turn it around so you can see it a little better. There you go. So the front, it goes up, the backs go down. Left and right still works in the same way. It is all set. So that is the thing that you have to change. The thing that you have to change is you need to go into the CLI, you need to just have a look at all the align parameters, but the one you're really interested in is align board roll. That will then allow you to flip your board over and mount it still facing the same way so that the arrow is pointing to the nose of the model, but to mount it upside down. Hopefully that helps those of you that have been struggling a little bit with this. It's not obvious, and hopefully the documentation, when it's updated, will make that an awful lot clearer. Thank you for spending your time today watching that video. You can find me in all the usual places on social media, and if you're trying to learn about a subject, then check out the playlist. All of my videos are organized into easy to follow playlists that if you're trying to learn a topic will take you from the basics right the way through to some pretty advanced stuff.